this good herb to the good people of planet Earth. I want to take a moment for homage, for praise in our hearts and our minds towards all those people. Just give me a moment for that. Thank you. And I picked this to represent the code name we know it by is fuchsia, and I picked it because after smoking this, I felt each time I did it a rush of creative, of visual energy, of poetic energy, of looking and seeing in a creative sense. So for its creativity, fuchsia. Honorable mention.
Thank you, Garrick Beck. That's Garrick Beck, a friend of nature, a Rainbow veteran, founder of the New York City's Children's Gardening Program, and director of the 8th Cup Ceremonies. Thank you, Garrick Beck. And now, Alex Gray, once again, with his top strain.
Golden. I have a fond place in my heart for Golden because it was my second toke in Amsterdam. And the first toke was pretty darn good. But, and that was beige, by the way. But then I tried Golden, and though I always loved the smell of Golden, and some said, well, maybe it should have cured a little longer, but I liked it the way that it was. And when I smoked it, it was the feeling of elevation, followed by inspiration and epiphany, and then running off at the mouth with new philosophies. So I enjoy that kind of thing. For the visionary experience, try Golden.
Thank you, Alex Gray. And now, Allison Gray, the life partner of artist Alex Gray.
Let's see, I am here to represent Ruby. Ruby spoke to me. And, let's see, is this Ruby? Oh, my Ruby. Really, I'm so honored to be allowed to represent Ruby because so many of us loved Ruby. And I don't know why, but Ruby walked in the room and just took my heart, and we did yesterday associate Ruby with the heart chakra. We were actually talking about that. So opening the heart, love that Ruby. I wanted to say that Alex got the message of the 7 lights of cannabis wisdom while he was painting Cannabis. Well, the other night when I couldn't sleep, I was getting. We had been talking about how wonderful cannabis was for everything. We all know that. But then I was getting the 3 pitfalls of cannabis. And there are pitfalls. And if we know them, and we're aware of them, then we can, transcend them. We can really... So here's the first one. Becoming incoherent. That was a problem we had in our group sometimes, and I think we've all experienced that. So just remember that's a pitfall. The second you can start going on and on. All of us have that happen to us from time to time. So we just be aware of it, and then we just, transcend it. And the third one was, allowing it to be an excuse. Like that song, Because I Got High, da-da-da-da-da, because I got high, So we all use that, oh, I'm late again, Okay, so that's a pitfall, is using it as an excuse. So here's my blessing to you and to everyone, and that is, let us allow this miraculous and beautiful and delicious and splendid Santa Maria to be the support for our manifesting lives that we love.
Thank you, Allison Gray. And now, please welcome Debbie Goldsberry, the founder of the Cannabis Action Network, a two-time Freedom Fighter of the Month, a longtime Cannabis Cup volunteer, and director of Berkeley's Patients Group Medical Cannabis Co-op. Debbie Goldsberry, everyone.
I can't tell you what an honor it is to be up here. I'm representing Pearl. I can't wait to find out what the heck this is. This dude, the nose, is going to come out here and smell it. And we're going to have a whole ceremony, and we're going to unveil Pearl. We love the Pearl. We had our top 3, you know, and let me tell you about this group and what's happening here. High Times, they're a trip, dude. They like have us in cannabis lockdown. They actually brought all the samples from all first of all, they invited us all to be judges, 7, to have a fair and impartial and blind taste of the herb. And they lock us down 7 hours a day. We've been doing it since Wednesday, and we study this herb. So we have studied the Cannabis Cup herb top to bottom. Oh my God. And their mission's beautiful. We don't make the decision, but we're going to pick our top 3 favorites, because there's a lot of coffee shops out there, and we want to help narrow it down. We're opinionated people, so here we got our opinions. So we picked the top 3, in our opinion, Ruby, Beige, and Pearl. And then 4 that were so darn close that they're the top 4, making 7, which matches, of course, we're on this 7 thing, you know, with the... Anyway, so just let me tell you the strange thing and just what a beauty it is to be with these guys. I run a medical cannabis club, and I work with the stoner scientists, you know, as like the microscopes, and it's like touch, you know, crystallization, how does it feel, how does it smell, you know, that thing. Not these guys, no way. It's like, you know, you know, how beautiful is it? What kind of visual effects does it give you? You know, does it make you creative? Is it like a creative up, you know? Or are you having epiphanies? Are you having manifestations? I was like, whoa! And we study these herbs with those sets of categories. Oh my God. And I highly recommend that you do the same, let me tell you. And you're going to have some amazing conversations and some amazing epiphanies on this herb. And as we judge the herb, the high and why we like it. Okay, so Pearl, let me tell you what I discovered about Pearl, because we studied it, but we studied it with a lot of people. You know, we had teams, and you know, we took it out to the masses because we wanted to get some opinions. Pearl, it's energizing. It's a beautiful herb, let me tell you. It's crystal, it's green, it's dense, it's a lovely herb. It energizes you, it brings you up, you're creative, and you're having a good time. My friend Mike said it made him levitate. That's a really good standard there. If it makes you levitate, like try that herb. We got 12 people high on 1 joint of Pearl, and so I think those are all great recommendations. And just let me tell you, I can't remember what herb made this happen, but I had a manifestation. So that was a good standard, and I wish I could remember who I don't know if you guys have seen the bobbleheads from the greenhouse, but we're from the Bay Area, and we hang out with Ed Rosenthal. We just did a festival, The Wonders of Cannabis, and Ed got a superhero costume, and it was funny as could be. You should have seen that. And maybe you will, I don't know, because he's going to be around, you know, the guru of Ganja. We're going to make the Ed superhero doll. So we're sitting here thinking, we're going to make an Ed superhero doll. And who pops out of the alley? Ed Rosenthal. We're like, dude, we just manifested you talking about your superhero doll. Can we do it? And he's like, and he bought us tea. And that was very nice. So anyway, I'm just saying, manifest and have a great time with this herb. And we're going to be unveiling these herbs. And I'm super excited to see what it is. Some fabulous herbs. Also, we did the netter hash already, and we'll make a recommendation later because we're studying other hashes now. But dude, the Pearl, winner of the nader hash combo, is fabulous. So once you get that combo, go for the combos. And that's it. We love you all. Let me say one thing. I'm so happy to be a part of the Rainbow Family Cup. And not to dominate this, but everywhere you go at Rainbow, and Rainbow is everywhere, you're going home. And at Rainbow, you always tell each other, welcome home. You hear it thousands of times. So let's hear it ringing throughout Amsterdam. And let me please welcome you home. Welcome home.
Thank you, Debbie Goldsberry.